Bill Goudy checking in. Another rainstorm. It's been raining off and on. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We gotta get this. We gotta get this over with, don't we? You think I'm talking to you? I think. Yeah. She's just a camera hog. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's darn hot. It's humid. The air is just hanging. I'm sweating. You know, it's been raining enough to keep the grass green. Yeah, it doesn't burn out. No. And guess who gets to cut it? Yeah. Well, makes me work up a thirst. But I've been holding off. I have been. Listen, it's Christmas in July. Well, you look at this. This is what this video is really about. David Bush, down in Ohio, southern Ohio. Yeah, he sent me some BBQ Rub. Killer Hogs BBQ Rub. Sweetness and a nice little kick at the end. That is why this rub is the BBQ Rub, period. Well, listen. I got a pork roast, and since it's so overcast and it's been raining, popcorn showers all off and on, I just dumped out 3 inches of rain out of my rain gauge. Yeah, 3 inches over the last week. You know, I think it's been 4 or 5 days. Yeah, that's a lot of water. And yeah, that means my mowing. Well, with the weather like it is, I'm going to fire up the smoker, and I got a pork roast in there I got on sale at the meat market, and I'm going to rub it with a little of this rub on there. Now this doesn't say it, but it has 1 gram of sugar and 1 gram of carb. So there it's saying 0% carbs, which is you know me, I like to limit my carbs. Anyway, it doesn't say this on here. It says Killer Hogs. It doesn't say anything about beef, but I have a little bit of beef, a little chunk of beef, so I'm going to do them both. I'm going to rub them both with this, just for the heck of it. And because I got it, and because I'm going to fire up the smoker, why not? Huh? I need to cook them both, and I'm going to. So, check it out. But before you do, look at this. Look what Campmate sent me. Yeah, coconut charcoal. Can you see that? They say it cooks hotter. It's 100% all natural, and it's made out of coconut shells. So you're burning the shells, not trees. I'm really anxious to give this a try, but the weather just hasn't been cooperative for me. And I got a lot of different ways I want to try that. Yeah, with the Dutch oven and with the flip grill. I can't wait. Anyway, let's get to smoking some pork roast and a small little chunk of beef. Check it out. I went to the farm store and I bought a variety pack. It has alder, apple, hickory, maple, and mesquite. So I have my choice of different smoking flavors. And yeah, remember I smoked an apple pie and all I had was apple wood. So I'm going to do another apple pie, and I think I'm going to use maple or alder. You know, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use hickory. Uh-oh, my smoker's the temperature. I'm going to start out at 180 degrees and pour some smoke to these pieces of meat. But I'm going to use hickory today. Yep. To refresh you guys' memory, this is a regular 30-inch stove that was gifted to me from someone who had a fire. And the stove worked fine. It just had some damage back on the knobs and stuff. So I adapted it over to use this smoke generator. And these are wooden pucks. Bradley makes these wooden pucks. You would drop in this hole right here, And then you can advance that by pushing this button, and that will push that puck in onto a high temperature plate, and it will generate smoke. And just when that puck is burned out, it turns into an ash and falls off into a tray in the bottom. This is the look on the inside. You can see the smoke generator, and you can see the tray I have to collect for the ashes. And then you can see I have adjustable racks. I'm going to adjust it down a little bit. That'll look good. Oh. This is just a part of a rump roast. Yeah, it was on sale for, I don't know, $2.99, and I cut off I cut off a couple of chunks of meat for another project, and I had this left over, so I thought I'll just try this rub on there. Beef doesn't have to reach the temperature that an internal temperature like the pork does. The pork, they say, I think they changed it to 160. It was 165 before, but I'll probably go for 165 for internal temperature. The beef, all it has to have, I think, is 120, but I like mine a little more done than that. And 120 is real rare, so I'd rather go for a 140 internal temperature. So I'm going to put the probe in this one first. When it reaches 140, I'll take it out, and then I'll clean that probe off and put it in that pork. But I'm going to put them both together. I got this. This is a stainless steel basket, and I think I got it at Lowe's. Yeah, it has. It comes with a handle. I don't use it all the time, but if it's hot, that handle just goes right on there, and you just use that like a frying pan. Just like that. Alright, so I got to open my damper. So I close the damper to get the temperature up and all that. And now I open it just slightly to cause a little bit of draw so it doesn't smoke me out in here. Otherwise the smoke will just come out of every crack and crevice of this stove. And yeah, if I have a little bit of a draw, it goes out the chimney, and that's just the way I like it. Oh, I got to get the probe put in there. It says the internal temperature is 68 degrees. I'm going to shoot for 150 degree internal temperature. I want to thank Keith, the Bobcat guy, for sending me this wireless probe. You know, I have this, and down in my camper I have the remote, and I can watch from my camper, or I actually within 100 yards of this. I can be anywhere within 100 yards and check on that remote just like a pager. Can you read that? It says 143. Yeah, and I was going to go to 150, but it sure looks done, and I'm going to take it out right now, and then I'm going to switch that probe. I'm going to wash that probe off, and I'm going to stick it in that pork roast. Oh, look at that. Oh, Look at the goodness. It shows 156, and we want to go to 165. Look. Look at the goodness. This is the beef. Perfectly done. And the pork is just awesome. That's Lucy Lou sitting right there, waiting for me to drop a bite. What a mouthful. That beef is so good. Man. But I'll tell you what, it's sweeter. It's sweeter on that pork. It really is. That is good, I'm telling you. Thank you, David. Oh, that's so good. That's awesome. I want to thank you for watching. Oh, this is so good. I'm hoping the lighting is good. It's you know, it's a typical summer night. It's hot. It's humid. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Bill Goudy out.